Media Production presents Gypsy Soul, your one-stop shop for letting out your inner gypsy. Join Denise Marsh as she brings on a variety of guests to share their artistic vision with the world.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Gypsy Soul. I'm Denise Marsh and I'm your host, and I'm so happy to be with you today. If you celebrate Passover, happy Pesach, happy Passover. I did used to celebrate Passover. Haven't been doing that because I didn't have anyone to have a Seder with, but I decided that next year I'm gonna make up my own Seder and I'm gonna do the voices of the different people. So then I'll feel less lonely. I'm just kidding. Well, actually I'm not. It might happen. So I'm missing the traditions. I want to bring the traditions back into my life. Maybe you have traditions that you love, that you do. You'll have to tell me about them. So I wanted to talk a little bit more about having a gypsy soul. And you know, sometimes you're born with it, other times you're not born with it. I was not born with a gypsy soul. When I came up with a name for this show, that kind of integrated everything and brought me into that spirit. So sometimes you need to cultivate it, you need guidance to bring out your gypsy soul, and that's a big accomplishment for me. So when I was able to come up with the title of Gypsy Soul for my show, it brought everything together. And ironically enough, I actually have a poem that I wrote called Gypsy Soul, and I did that before I even came up with the name for the show. And the poem Gypsy Soul is about knowing life's limitations, but still knowing that you're going to find your own path. And I would like to read that to you because it's going to be in my upcoming book, even though I still need a title for that book. And again, it's called Gypsy Soul, so I hope you like it. Gypsy Soul, my phone just went off. Red wine, sugared heart, lipstick-stained glasses leaving your mark. With every dance, every note, I thought you'd know what I was thinking. Then I remembered there was no smile, no nod of acceptance or affirmation of loyalty. I carried my gypsy soul to a new place, where the world's calculations and contemplation were no longer my mission. And that poem will be in my upcoming book. So stop caring about what other people think. Care about what you think, what you want to do. Let your gypsy soul out, because I'm planning on doing that for a long time. So while we're on the topic of gypsy souls and free spirits, I have the best guests today, okay? And they wear this title really well. They're an amazing rock pop duo that I happened to see at Village Music in Wellington and literally grabbed them on their break. And I said to them, I really want you guys to be on my show. And the rest is history. When we return from a short commercial break, a delicious sweet one, you'll get to hear the fantastic Shindig Band and meet its members, Cliff, I want to make sure I'm saying it right, Cliff David Greenberg and Sam Strong, who we're calling Sammy today. Don't go anywhere because they're going to sing their heart out when they come back. We'll see you in a few minutes. Hang tight.
Hey there, have you heard of the new show Gypsy Soul? It's hosted by the one and only Denise Marsh. Listen in as she helps you release your inner gypsy with the best in South Florida, with plenty of special guests with their own talents to inspire your inner gypsy. Tune in every other Thursday on your preferred streaming platform.
Welcome to the Chocolate Spectrum, nestled in the heart of Jupiter, Florida, where every sweet indulgence tells a story of hope. Founded by Valerie Herskowitz for her son Blake, who is on the autism spectrum, the family-owned Artisan Chocolate Company has been spreading joy since 2013. Here, individuals with autism and other developmental disabilities are empowered with training and employment opportunities, which not only give them purpose, but also teach valuable skills. Support a greater cause with your exquisite treat by shopping in-store or online at shop.thechocolatespectrum.com, with shipping nationwide all year round, or call at 561-277-9886. The Chocolate Spectrum, where every bite makes a difference.
across the talking dead. Woo-hoo. Came across a place in the middle of nowhere with a big black horse and a cherry tree. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Yeah, a little fear upon my back. I said, don't look back, just keep on walking there. Ooh. But the big black horse said, look this way. Said, hey, little lady, will you marry me? Ooh, yeah. Ooh. And I said, no, no. Ooh, no, no, no. Said, no, you're not the one for me. Oh, no, no. Ooh, no, 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 no. Said, no, no, you're not the one for me. Heart hit a problem in the early hour. I stopped it dead for a beat or two. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Got some chord and shouldn't have done, but that won't forgive me after all these years. Ooh. So I sent her to a place in the middle of nowhere with a big black horse and a cherry tree. Ooh. Ooh. And I won't come back 'cause it's all so happy. Now I got a whole for the world to say, world to see. And I said, no, no, oh, no, 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 no. I said, no, no, you're not the one for me. Oh, no, no, oh, no, 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 no. I said, no, no, you're not the one for me. Oh, no, 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 say you're not the one for me. Ooh, no, 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 you're not the one for me. No, you big black horse and cherry tree. I can't quite get there. My heart's forsaken me. No, no, no. Big black horse and a cherry tree. I can't quite get there. My heart forsaken me. Ooh, ooh,
Welcome to the chocolate spectrum, nestled in the heart of Jupiter, Florida, where every sweet indulgence tells a story of hope. Founded by Valerie Herskowitz for her son Blake, who is on the autism spectrum, the family-owned artisan chocolate company has been spreading joy since 2013. Here, individuals with autism and other developmental disabilities are empowered with training and employment opportunities, which not only give them purpose, but also teach valuable skills. Support a greater cause with your exquisite treat by shopping in-store or online at shop.thechocolatespectrum.com, with shipping nationwide all year round, or call at 561-277-9886. The Chocolate Spectrum, where every bite makes a difference.
Hey there, have you heard of the new show Gypsy Soul? It's hosted by the one and only Denise Marsh. Listen in as she helps you release your inner gypsy with the best in South Florida, with plenty of special guests, with their own talents to inspire your inner gypsy. Tune in every other Thursday on your preferred streaming platform.
And I'm Denise Marsh, and I'm back with Gypsy Soul, and we have the Shindig Band here. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hello.
We've got Sammy, and we have Cliff, and
We have Denise.
you have me. You do. We're so far. So I have one quick question that I have to know, and I'm sure everyone asks this question. How did you guys come up with the name for your band?
Oh,
Well.
well, thank you for asking. So we met and we're still trying to figure things out as a duo. And he had a bunch of students because he's a teacher, and some of the students were building an album in his studio because he's also a producer. And they were like, they wanted to have more money to afford studio time, and he'd already gave them a pretty good deal. So they put together a little trio on the side, Mr. Shindig Trio, which was like just 3 guys. It's like, let's just do party vibes. And I was kind of mad because I was like, we're doing a thing and like, you're going to go promote that. And then we smushed them together and I'm like, I'm not Mr. So it just became the Shindig. And then it took off from there.
It sounds so
13
Irish,
years.
right? I get Irish.
Well, we have the
vibes
ish
every time
part.
you say
We're
it.
Jewish.
Yeah.
We're Jewish.
Ish.
Right. 13 years.
Yeah.
now.
Happy
You've been
Passover.
Jewish for 13 years?
No, I mean,
Chag
we've been
Sameach.
Jewish.
Oh.
Thank you. Happy Passover, everyone.
Yes, happy Passover. How do you say it in Hebrew? I forgot. Something.
Is it Chag Sameach?
Yeah.
You have to put a lot of or it doesn't count.
You need to flip.
So, Sammy and Cliff.
Yes.
Is this your side hustle, or do you have another profession
Side
besides
hustle.
this?
Well, we both do a lot of stuff.
Why? What do you need done?
Yeah, what do you need done?
A lot of things.
He does music. He's all music. He has his own studio.
You're a music teacher, right?
Yes, I
Teacher.
do.
Yeah,
I teach
in a
and
private school, I think you said, right?
I teach privately and I teach in a private school as well. I teach privately and a private school as well.
Well, I ask because music is really big in the public schools now. They were trying to get rid of it, and now it's back. And I know the kids in first grade, they love music. It's like
Yeah.
their favorite thing to go to.
I teach like preschool up to 12th grade.
Yeah, nice.
Like
It's all in the
everything.
same school?
Yeah.
That's
In the school I
amazing.
teach at. And then
But
privately,
private.
it's all ages. You know, I have students my age.
So like really-
77.
So like super old.
Is
They're
that
like,
weird?
what? What do I
Yeah,
do?
What did you say?
What about you, Sammy?
And Sammy, yeah.
I'm the
please.
director of social services with the Jackson Health System at nursing home
Very
Purdue.
different. Very different
I
than what you do
know,
now.
so different.
So this is how you let loose then?
Sure.
Kind of, yeah. This is
Yeah.
cathartic for you after dealing with all of that.
There's a lot of stuff going on over there.
Very
Yeah.
noble professions, I would say.
Very
you.
noble profession.
He has much more patience than I do. He deals with
No,
like,
you actually have way more patience than I do.
oh, patience. That's funny. I get it.
I like it. I like the comedy.
Security.
So how did you meet?
Oh, now that's a wonderful story.
Okay, wait. Let me tell them.
Go ahead.
I'll start
well,
it.
We'll
You-
start.
well,
You
okay.
can- yeah.
So I was living in New York. I had 2 kids, moved down here, had a third. So I was working from home and going to grad school and like not on purpose. I figured out how it's happening. I don't do that anymore. So it was just my entire life was like filled with like kids, entertainment, the Wiggles and the, like everything.
I
and-
remember the Wiggle.
Oh, of course you do. You because you have
Yeah,
those.
my
You
son
choose
loves-
to do that. That's very. I would.
I
so
know I didn't choose it. You
so
wanted
cute.
to watch it.
No. So I had missed like my days of theater and being in a band and stuff. So when I came here, I'm like, my kids were finally like able to eat without me providing all that for 5 years. And I met some friends through the preschool because that's who am I without that, right? And said I really want to get into it again. And they said there's this guy. He's like a dad of one of the whatever. He has this art studio. He's amazing. He's doing a production of something. And I'm like, oh my God, yes. So he pieced us, they put us together, and I met with him, and he's like, I want you to come out. We're going to go, and I'm producing a big show. I'm doing it at the studio.
And he found me. I don't even know how. He found me in my studio.
So I get there. They're producing a musical for children. It's called Nuttin' But a Sandwich, and it's
Josh Tickton, by the way, go check
Josh,
him out.
I mean,
He's got
thank you, but like
a lot of art studios around.
no, he's phenomenal.
He's
Like,
phenomenal.
a great
yeah.
artist and
Joshua Tickton, yes.
Yeah, so in the moment, he was producing a children's educational show about like nothing but a sandwich, teaching kids like the lessons of life and morals and good manners and.
But around a sandwich. So they had like lettuce rhyme, they had tomato.
That's so.
I was fun
love
guy, the
that.
and I was
mushroom.
Patty Melt. I was the meat
She
in
was
the
the
middle.
meat in the
Like
I was
middle.
SNL.
right?
Kind of,
So
yeah.
I was the one girl, and it was really weird for me to, first of all, be out of the house. Second of all, do something I was like, I am not doing a children's show.
Right, because that was something that you didn't.
So I
want
go
do.
to this weird guy's studio, and I get there, and I'm like going down the line, and the first guy like hugs me like this, and the second guy hugs me like this, and it's like, oh, it's so nice to meet you, and I'm like, and I get to the end, and there's this guy, and I was like, what do you want, boobs or crotch?
And I said, both.
Sorry.
And
I
then
said both, and then we hit it.
during
like,
the
it just hit off
during
from
the
there.
whole like
I heard her sing
rehearsal of it.
two
The
lines,
language.
and I was like, "Wow, your voice is really great." And I have this duo
he's
with
like-
a female singer who
yeah.
she's moving to England, and I have a couple of gigs booked. Would you want to do it?
and I was like, yes.
And she was like, "Yes."
You mean
and
not
then we
this?
got
Yes.
started. That was like 13 and a half years ago.
So it was Bashert. It was like meant to
It
be.
was Bashert.
Right?
And
Let
we've
us
been
stick
fighting
that
ever
in.
since.
Boobs and crotch, yeah.
But good
Ayo.
fighting, right? Like an old.
Oh, it's really good
marriage
fighting.
couple.
It's like
Love-hate.
Mike Tyson.
No,
and-
it's like love-hate. Like he loves
Yeah.
me and I hate him.
But everyone
Oh, I thought
knows
it
they're
was the
not
other
together.
way. I thought it was-
Right? You're not married to each other.
Oh
The
my
audience
God,
needs
I
to
would
know,
never
you're
do
not-
that to him, you poor thing.
you're kind of, sort of friends. Right.
He's all right.
She makes a mean matzo ball soup.
I do.
By the way.
That's my favorite. I love matzo ball soup.
Can't mess that up.
So,
We gig. We've been gigging 3 to 5 times a week for 13 years.
It ebbs and flows. Sometimes it's a lot, sometimes it's a little, and that's okay.
Yeah. So 7, 10.
And then we
3.
did a sort of a spin-off of that, of like pop songs, sort of with jazz, swing style, like
called-
postmodern jukebox kind of thing. It's called Swing Something. He
I
does-
dance to swing. I
Yeah.
love swing.
We do that. We take contemporary songs, but we swing them. And
So-
then. And
I
then,
definitely have to hear that.
Her voice is perfect in that. And then
And he
I
has
play the upright
upright
bass.
bass,
And we
very
have
cool.
a beautiful piano player. And it's really cool.
You were talking about that you have an album coming out, I think.
It's out.
Yeah.
Yeah, on all the platforms. Just look me up. Cliff David Greenberg. Just look my
What
name.
is it called? What's the name of that?
First
one?
person.
That's great.
Introspective. Instrumental music.
It's all instrumental.
All
There's
instrumental.
No
I play everything on it. And then we're working on our original music. We've been for, a long time writing, recording, producing, writing, recording, and till it's right.
all good things.
All good things, yeah.
What's some of your favorite songs to sing? If you had to pick one song that's your absolute favorite song to sing.
One.
Yeah, just one. Someone said it had to be one favorite.
I like the way that we take songs that are contemporary that people know and make it our own. So like I like our spin on like Crash by Dave Matthews, and I
Love
like
that song.
Story.
some of our B-sides that we know of well-known artists. Like people will say Alanis Morissette, and we'll do the ones that they know, but then we know like the B-sides, like more like Uninvited, or the things you wouldn't normally hear a duo do.
So
or a band.
unsexy. Or
So
like-
unsexy, like some of the things. So I like doing those when we get requested things that we're like, that are cool that we know, and we can do a different version of it, or
Put our spin.
yeah.
Put our spin on it, right?
Your vocals are out of
know.
this world.
Thank
I mean,
True
when I
story.
when I heard you at Village, I had my mouth open the whole time, like, and that's why and your guitar playing is amazing.
Thank you.
And I said to myself, I have to have them on my show. It's just
We
I
appreciate
mean, I've heard
that.
many people before, and but there's something about your sound. It's very different. It resonates like with the soul. I don't know how else to say
gypsy
that.
soul?
A gypsy soul.
Yeah, and it resonates with my gypsy soul, and probably with a lot of people's. It's just it hits you. It hits you hard in a good way. When I say hit you hard, I haven't had that with I've heard singers and I've loved them and I've clapped for them, but there was something about when you sang that it really touched me.
Thank you.
So yeah,
She has long
I'm so
arms.
happy that you're here. You too,
She
Cliff.
has beautiful voice. No.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
It
And you
resonate-
guys
it
could do-
resonates around the room.
You
for
guys
sure.
could do comedy too. So, well, what do you see yourselves doing in the future with music?
Listening to it and sleeping sideways,
Maybe
maybe on this side,
Horizontally.
horizontally.
separate but together.
Well,
I mean, I would love to have the what is it, bravery, whatever, to put our music out.
But you are courageous.
We-
I think you are courageous.
It's different though, because I feel like when you write your own music, just like you write your own poems, there's something that's very like, it's almost like reading your diary out loud.
Very personal.
It's very
personal.
vulnerable, and
real, yeah.
when you're interpreting other people's songs, and like when I do Stevie Nicks and I kind of put the rasp on and like that affect, or I do Janis Joplin, or I do something else, and I can sort of play on the sounds of it. I know what they sound like, and I can sort of add my piece to it, but like I don't know what I'm not sure what I want to sound like yet, because I have so many different sounds and so many artists that I resonate with that I don't know, like I want it to be consistent. I want it to be a story, and I just don't know what that is. And then everything we make, I hate it because I'm our own worst critic.
We all are,
She
right?
is her
Aren't all
own
artists
worst
our
critic,
worst?
for sure.
I mean, I'm the
Yeah.
same way with my poetry. But you know, you said something before, and it made me think of why I love you guys so much. It's that persona. Like you have this persona that you almost go into when you sing, almost go into like this trance where you take over like the person that's singing, and that's how I feel. Like you relate to the artist, and it comes out through your words and through your singing.
I want to like honor them without impersonating them.
And you do. You do it so well.
Thank you.
And I'm not just trying to butter you up. I mean it.
I have a very good accompanist who's like so good at being interpretive and musical and artistic while still listening to where I am with things. And like he knows me so well by now that if I'm gonna like riff on something or do something weird, like he already knows, so I don't have to like tell him. And so
You kind of feed off each other.
right.
Yeah, you
And
know
sometimes
each other.
he does this thing like, and I'm like, oh, so don't come in yet. You want to do something? All right.
It's nice to have that. Not everyone has something like that. That's
it's very true. It's very special.
wonderful how you
actually.
compliment each other, even with the
I don't
teasing
really like
and
compliment
the
him.
arguing.
I'm like, nice shirt, but like,
yeah.
you could have
You-
worn different pants.
You do. You build each other up and you
I didn't
feed
know.
off
I
each
thought it was a
other.
radio show. I didn't know. I would have more.
Maybe they
more
don't get, like, a full
professional.
shot.
So where
Professional
can
genes.
people
I
see
would've
more
more.
of you? Where can people see more of you, and how can they
Well, if
contact
you
you?
pan down a little, there's
TheShindigBand.com.
The Shindig Band.
TheShindigBand.com. No spaces. Just
No spaces.
The Shindig Band. I mean, do you still need www before?
Yeah,
You do. Okay.
probably.
So
Yeah, I think you do.
www.theshindigband.com.
Were you once called Shindig Duo? Because I thought I looked
We
you
do
up and I
full
saw
band.
that.
Duo, trio,
Trio.
full band,
Ah.
electric, acoustic.
Yeah.
Swing.
What do you need? What
Yeah,
got you?
that's why we said in the beginning.
Like,
what do you
Right.
need done? 'Cause
Yeah. Yeah.
we could do everything. Yeah.
Yeah, people are like, can
We're
you do
not in
all
the mafia
80s?
or
And we're like,
anything,
sure,
but
we'll
what do you
pick
need
those
done?
Not
out.
yet, no.
Yeah,
You need all 90s? Yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah.
Well,
We do a lot of private events, weddings, bar mitzvahs,
Half off, though.
bris.
we won't talk about what you told me before the,
We won't
the
talk.
show.
No, we wouldn't.
Okay, well, it's funny, but we
It is
won't
funny,
talk
yeah.
about it.
I mean,
so I want you
after.
I
guys
mean,
to
we
be
can
able
laugh
to
at
do.
it, so it's fine.
I want you guys to be able to do one more song.
Oh, we'd love
So
to.
I just want to say goodbye to everyone, and then you can serenade us with one more song.
Mazel.
Sound good? The end?
Yeah.
Okay,
Mazel.
for Passover?
Mazel.
But not a Passover
Mazel.
song. So
No.
I just wanted to say thank you so much for tuning in to Gypsy Soul. We have another special song by the Shindig Band. You guys are the best. Thank you for supporting me every 2 weeks. One day it will be 1 day a week. But you make me who I am. So keep believing your Gypsy Soul. Keep spreading the light. Believe in yourself and don't let anyone take away your shine. And we're going to hear again from the Shindig Band. And I can't wait to hear the next song. They're coming up.
Welcome to the Chocolate Spectrum, nestled in the heart of Jupiter, Florida, where every sweet indulgence tells a story of hope. Founded by Valerie Herskowitz for her son Blake, who is on the autism spectrum, the family-owned Artisan Chocolate Company has been spreading joy since 2013. Here, individuals with autism and other developmental disabilities are empowered with training and employment opportunities, which not only give them purpose, but also teach valuable skills. Support a greater cause with your exquisite treat by shopping in-store or online at shop.thechocolatespectrum.com, with shipping nationwide all year round, or call at 561-277-9886. The Chocolate Spectrum, where every bite makes a difference.
Hey there, have you heard of the new show Gypsy Soul? It's hosted by the one and only Denise Marsh. Listen in as she helps you release your inner gypsy. With the best in South Florida. With plenty of special guests. With their own talents to inspire your inner gypsy. Tune in every other Thursday on your preferred streaming platform.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly all your life. You were only waiting for this moment to your eyes. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see all your life. You are only waiting for this moment to be free. Oh, blackbird, fly. Oh, blackbird, fly in the light of the dark black night. Oh, blackbird, fly. Oh, blackbird, fly into the light of the dark black night.
Thank you for tuning in to Gypsy Soul. Make sure to stop by next time for another enlightening show. A show that was produced by Ant Media Productions and hosted by Denise Marsh.